Alright, so I'm pretty sure I either pulled a muscle in my bicep or I messed up a tendon in my arm. If I'm being real, a couple of weeks ago I went to a hardcore show and I threw my arm out. I pretty much hyperextended it. That was completely my fault, so I wasn't going to complain about it. I thought that was pretty much over it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I agitated today. So I just popped a bunch of Advil, I got some rest, and made sure I was ready to hit Naga first thing in the morning. So I ended up waking up a little later than I planned, but still with plenty of time before my division was supposed to start. So I wasn't tripping, but the second I got there, the first thing I noticed was how absolutely packed it was. Like wall-to-wall people, mats going non-stop, kids screaming, parents everywhere. I started scanning the room trying to find anyone I knew, just some kind of familiar face. But more than anything, I was looking for whoever was in charge. I didn't register ahead of time, so I knew I'd have to talk my way into competing, and I wanted to handle that as soon as possible.
You see anybody?
I'm not paying attention.
So pause for a second. Also, excuse the mess behind me. I am moving right now. So there's a lot of footage from Naga that we didn't get, mainly because of the fear of shooting in public places, consent, things like that, and not knowing really the ins and outs of where we can't film, things like that. So please bear with us because I'm not even the best camera person and I'm missing a whole bunch of footage, as you'll see here pretty soon. But yeah, that's that. Back to the video.
We're here at the Naga tournament. I was too late to register and compete, so we're gonna just show up and show some support for the competitors. I wish I could have competed, man. But I completely forgot. I had registered months ago. I never paid, and they said no. They said no. But it's okay, because I've been messing up people's brackets. But we'll go check it out. Damn it!
So after getting told no, I figured, you know what? Let me just actually watch a jiu-jitsu tournament. Crazy enough, I've never really done that before. And it was eye-opening. Seeing it all play out in real time, the nerves, the pace, the pressure, it was overwhelming, but honestly, I learned a lot just from observing. On top of that, I had some good conversations with other white belts, people who were on their own journey figuring this thing out like I am.
Just keep showing up, you know, because as our professor tells us, it's, you know, every black belt used to be a white belt, or something along those lines, right? You know, it's
That was honestly one of the best parts of the day. Before I left, I said goodbye to the front door guy. He was rooting pretty hard for me to get in. I appreciated that. From there, I stopped by Elite and I got some rounds in with Oscar. I needed to de-stress, man. I needed to process everything that pretty much just happened. But here's the thing. My arm's still jacked up. I'm hopped up on Advil and I'm just trying to keep it from getting worse. And now I'm sitting here wondering, what now? What's my next move? I just got the confirmation that I'm going to California to roll with Josh Beam. What, dude? Josh Beam BJJ is one of my favorite YouTubers and one of the YouTubers who actually inspired me to put my story out there and try to, you know, do this as an experience of learning and expanding what I know in the world of jiu-jitsu and in my own life. And I signed up for an opportunity to go to California and roll with him and be a part of his video of 1 purple belt versus 50 white belts. I will be one of the 50 white belts. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, dude. What in the world is happening? I packed everything and immediately hit the road. So this was the route that I was supposed to take, but because of a heat advisory at the time, this was the route that I took. I didn't exactly follow the route to the T from the get, but I ended up in Bastrop, Texas. So that's where I got something to eat, I reorganized my truck, and that was my real send-off for the trip.
All right, so we're out here in Bastrop, Texas. I have everything loaded up. Let's go, California, baby. I'm excited, man. I haven't been on a road trip like this. I've been to Mississippi, Disney World. Those are the only 2 places I've been. One was for work, the other was Disney. But bro, this is California, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this. I got everything set up. I even brought my guitar. Woo, I got everything, man. Let's go.
After Buc-ee's, I drove for a little bit, but decided to stop by and drop into a BJJ class so I could stay nimble on the long drive. I found this spot, New Breed Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Kempner, Texas. right in the middle of nowhere, honestly, but I'm glad that I did. This is Coach Leah Young's gym. She runs the program here, and I didn't have my camera person with me, so I didn't get a ton of footage, but I did get to join in on a judo class being taught by a judo brown belt. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous at first, but get this, Coach Leah and my own coach actually know each other. Small world, man. What were the odds? They welcomed me in like family and ended up being an awesome experience. That class at New Breed actually ended up being a little bit more significant later on than I realized. But in the moment, I was just back on the road trying to keep the momentum going. But as much fun as I was having on this trip, I couldn't lie. Part of me really wished I had my vape. I always pictured this exact drive. Window down, desert wind, smoking a Marlboro like a cowboy or something. That image is gone now. And then tiredness hit. Hard. I actually dozed off for a second and clipped the cone on the side of the road. Scared the hell out of me. I pulled over and everything seemed fine. The cart felt normal. It was nothing crazy.
Alright, I really have to use the bathroom. I'm gonna make this one quick. We still got 1,412 miles to go, so.
But then I noticed something was off.
Yo, check this out. I just realized that I damaged my bumper.
Guys, don't ever drive tired. You might as well be driving drunk. I scared the hell out of myself, so I set my back seat up and I went looking for a good spot to sleep. Because I was basically camping, I was avoiding sleeping in my car in any of the big cities. So I pulled over and I found a spot right about here. I woke up and found this beautiful spot, and I couldn't help but try to take at least a dramatic video. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing on this YouTube journey, so I was thinking maybe I can have one of those "this is my time, my new chapter" type of photo shoot or walking scene. I don't know, but it was really cool. I had to get some kind of footage here. I took some pictures and really took advantage of the moment, as you can see. So I loaded on up, went to the nearest truck stop, I took a shower, brushed my teeth, and I made the long haul from somewhere in New Mexico all the way through the Mojave Desert to California. Now when I got to this part of the desert, let me tell you, this was the hottest heat I have ever felt in my entire life. Even though I didn't get that much footage, I had to get footage of the California sign. So I pulled over real quick, changed it to something a little bit cooler, and I was only able to get this and one other picture off before my phone completely overheated. So now I'm officially driving through California, which is really cool because other than the big California sign that I just took a picture at, I knew I was in California because these hills look just like the hills from GTA 5. After not getting any footage because I was taking in the scenery, I finally got to Fremont, California to BAME Jiu-Jitsu. And then once again, never fails, I thought I was going to be late. I thought I was going to miss the rules, the warm-ups, and everything, and then I would show up in the middle of the video, which I was terrified for. But I get there on time, and everything worked out. But because of that, I rushed in there. I forgot my mics, I forgot my camera. I didn't get any footage for myself until the very end. It was finally my turn to roll with Josh Beam. And yeah, all game plans I thought I had, straight out the window. Completely gone. So I just went to what worked for me best with bigger opponents in the past. It didn't work. I even did a King of the Hill. And lost. I made some new friends while I was out there too. Like Teddy, the homie Fabian, my dude Henry. Can't forget my boy Izzy.
Oh, I didn't even come for a prize. I just came for fun and make friends. It's the friendships we make along the way.
Shout out to Mauricio, who actually landed an Eminari roll.
Was that an Amanari roll?
That was crazy.
I'm at BAME Jiu-Jitsu in Fremont, California, man. I forgot my mics, but I just finished rolling with Josh Beam, man. That was insane. Definitely got my butt handed to me.
Man, I had an amazing time out there. It was hella fun. Josh Beam is a straight up beast. Huge shout out to all the awesome sponsors that pulled up and threw down the prizes, man. And your boy even walked away with a little prize for himself.
Joseph, come up here, sir.
Josh even showed hella love too with the shout out from my YouTube channel.
All right, 100 for you.
Man, I didn't really have a strategy. I just wanted to come and roll with you, man. That was really the opportunity that I wanted to come and do. Initially, because I'm smaller than you, I wanted to pull guard, get underneath you, and then maybe get around to your back from underneath you.
Where did you come from to be here?
Houston, Elite MMA in Houston, man.
And you just started a YouTube channel too, right?
Yeah, man, actually like 2 weeks ago. So Joe Face 13, man, on YouTube. Y'all go follow me, man. It's a jiu-jitsu channel also. I just quit smoking cigarettes and nicotine maybe like 2 weeks ago completely. Cold turkey. I'm still on my journey right now. So thank you. Thanks for everything, Josh. I stayed for the open mat afterwards, which I didn't get a lot of footage of because I was rolling, but I got to meet some really cool people afterwards.
All the way out to Fremont, California. And I just got my ass whooped by Josh Bean. And I got a signed fanny pack too, and $100. Whew, man, what a trip. What a trip. What a trip. I didn't get to vlog everything on the way up here. The trip itself on the way up here was more of like a soul searching. I really was just taking everything in. I didn't even think to take pictures or videos of anything. It was so beautiful to drive. It was so breathtaking, so introspective. I made it. I'm here. I got tapped, and I loved every minute of it. Also got to meet Manny from Bad Mermaid. Some sick energy drinks, man. Amazing.
So let me take a second to tell you about Bad Mermaid Energy drink. Bad Mermaid is a clean sourced energy drink. This is not your average gas station junk. No sugar, with ingredients like sea moss, blue spirulina, aloe, and 150 milligrams of plant-based caffeine. Each flavor is made for a different time of the day. You got Coral Wave, Ocean Breeze, my favorite Sea Essence, and Midnight Glow. These guys actually care about what's going into your body. It's made for people like us. Training, grinding, recovering. They also partner with Autism Speaks, which means a lot to me because that really hits close to home. So yeah, if you're looking for a better energy drink, check out Bad Mermaid. I'll put a link in the description below.
I try to get as much footage as I can with my iPhone because I really didn't plan this trip. Just kind of came out here on a whim. Let's have some fun.
Afterwards, since I was in the Bay Area, I went to Baker Beach in San Francisco and chilled there until the park closed. There was a lot that I thought about on this trip, and a lot that I still have to think about, which is honestly why I came to the beach. I wanted to take advantage of this time, use it for myself, and continue my soul searching while I was out here on the road trip of a lifetime. But I'm just taking in every moment as it comes. I feel very blessed. I feel very grateful. But I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings.